Hey everybody, it's your self-proclaimed metal mogul, and I got a box in the mail, some metal in the mail, no less, all the way from Canada, this time from my friend Darcy, Darcy 6 Strings 9 Lives. Darcy and I we've actually been good friends for a while now. We obviously met through doing these YouTube videos, and we often catch up online, offline even, on a regular basis, and sort of share music that we found and enjoy, and try to beat each other to being the one that knows of a new release that's coming out. But all done in good fun. Darcy is one of the success stories of this whole music community, vinyl community, whatever you want to call it. He's been going for a few years now, but he has thousands of subscribers. He's just hit that sweet spot where he's such a nice guy. Everybody likes him, and his content is superb. If you want to see sort of full discographies of some of the big metal bands, go to Darcy's channel. He has no doubt done that already, and he'll rank them to boot. It doesn't matter whether a band has 5 albums or whether they have 25 albums. Darcy will have it covered. Don't you worry about it. And I'm sure if you watch me and subscribe to me, you probably know Darcy already. But as usual, there'll be the link down below. Now, Darcy and I have exchanged sort of VCLT mail over the last few years, and I don't really know what's in here. Although I do know one thing: there's one cassette in here that he spoiled the surprise on. Well, he had told me what it was before, but I couldn't remember, and he told me anyway. Now, the other things he's probably told me about in the past, but it's been about probably a year or so, Darcy. I don't know, since I think you last sent me something, and we've exchanged so many messages since then. I honestly can't remember. Now, this is a big box, but this big box isn't just for me. Darcy's taken advantage of the situation of sending me this box, and I know there's some other stuff in here for other music community members as well. I won't spoil it by saying who they are. I mean, no doubt you will see videos pop up from those guys as well in due course. But what it does mean is I don't want to show anything that's in here that is for them and not for me by accident. And I know what he's got for them, I just don't know what he's got for me, if that makes sense. So I've got a list on my phone, so what I'm not going to do is the thing where I completely blind put up a show. I'm going to take a peek at the box first. This is an incredibly well packed box, not just that box, but if you look inside here, it's like the sort of box you get from a record company. A box within a box with polystyrene all around. So I have no doubt everything in here is in superb condition. I'm trying to find a place so you don't see what's in here as well. So I'm opening up the box within the box, and let's have a look. So, right, okay, there are some cassettes in here. I know not all the cassettes are for me. Okay. This one is, and this is the one that he told me he was sending. Darcy and I share a massive appreciation, a love no less, of Saxon. We're both full discography guys, although Darcy is more full discography than me, because he's gone down the route of getting all the covers albums as well, which I have stopped short of yet. In fact, we did a video a few months back now where we kind of went through album by album on Saxon, and this is when he did say that he was sending through. Now, I have this on vinyl as well, but very cool to have it on cassette as well. Nice red cassette shell, so that will go in my small but growing Saxon, I was going to say Saxon cassette collection. I don't have any Saxon cassettes, so that's pretty cool. Some CDs in here as well. Let me just check my list. I've seen one already, which I think is for me. Right, 2 unknown CDs in here, he said, and this is both of them. Well, I now have the Saxon Covers album, Inspirations. This was Saxon's project when they went through and recorded a bunch of songs, which meant a lot of stuff to them. Look at this, he's put it all in these little baggies as well. Do you like that? Give that right close to the microphone for you. As I say, big Saxon fan, but I kind of drew the line at this. But I'm delighted to own it, if I'm honest. Glad I didn't have to go out and buy it. So thank you very much, Darcy, for plugging that gap. I actually have very few Saxon CDs as well. Most of my stuff is on vinyl from them, but now I have CDs and tape as well. And the other CD is Razor. Now, he was asking me if I had any Razor. This is Violent Restitution. Now, Razor are a band I am aware of. I've heard stuff from. I don't have anything by them at all in my collection. They're just one of those bands that I haven't really got around to. Looks like this was originally a 1988 album. I don't know where this fits in their discography. Let me know beforehand. And also let me know if you are a fan of Razor. Once I've checked this out, and I'm sure I like it, I would say what I have checked out, I just haven't got around to buying any of their stuff. Where should I go after Violent Restitution? Is this their best album? You guys tell me. Thanks for that, Darcy. That's really cool. There's also 3 unknown vinyl in here for me as well. So it's incredibly well packed. There are stiffeners between everything. Oh, I do remember this now. As I say, we've chatted about some of these. I had no idea opening the box, but just seeing what I'm about to pull out is fantastic. Yeah, he mentioned this a long time ago that he picked me up a copy of Handle With Care, a Nuclear Assault album I do not have on vinyl. This is a reissue from 2021 of the 1989 original, reissue on Century Media. Classic Nuclear Assault. Brilliant thrash featuring Dan Lilker, Glenn Evans, John Connolly. I actually like his vocals. It's very kind of, even though like it's kind of screechy and he's up and down with it, I just it suits Nuclear Assault's music so well. So absolutely brilliant, Darcy. That's fantastic. I've got this stack on here is my recent additions. I'd done so well all year and picked up very, very little, but I had a little bit of a splurge in the last month or so. So I've got lots of things to get through and try and do some more regular updates going forward. But I want to get to know those albums first. The next one. Again, let me just check the list. I'm totally paranoid about showing something that I shouldn't here to spoil the surprise for somebody else. Okay, this is, oh, cool. Another band like Razor that I don't own anything by other than appearances on compilation album. Lars Rocket, Know Your Enemy. It's a classic album, it's a classic cover, but I've just never ever got round to picking their stuff up. Now, Darcy is the king of the reissues. He's the king of the reissues and he's the king of the box sets. If you want to know when a reissue's coming out, he knows. He's already pre-ordered it. If you want to know when a box set's coming out, he knows he's already pre-ordered it. And this is, I don't know when this was a reissue from, but it's obviously the classic thrash metal album. In essence, and at the same time, a very original sound for fans of Overkill, Metal Church, Metallica, and Testament, if you do not know Lars Rocket. But superb stuff, Darcy. Thank you very much. And I believe there is one more, and then I will let you go about your day. And that would be... great. Raven, Leave 'Em Bleeding. Not only does Darcy and I share a love for Saxon, we also are big Raven fans as well. And this was their 2022 release. I think it's got some new tracks on it. It's got some older tracks on it as well. It's got some live tracks on it. But again, it's one I hadn't picked up. Actually, Darcy, the last time he sent me something, he sent me Metal City, their last but one album now. It was their new album at the time. You can't go wrong with Raven. I have seen them, lucky enough to see them live the last couple of times they've come up to Scotland, and they don't disappoint. They're still full on, in your face, energetic, absolute, put on a brilliant show. I'm just going to have one more check. Now that should cover, that's 3 vinyl and 2 CDs and a Saxon cassette. And I am just going to look in and have a look what he said. Oh, God, you know what? Some lucky guys out there. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, Darcy. Check out his channel below. See you all soon.